10,000, and they have come out in very good
You said before the kickoff, they can't even get the kickoff.
In Landover, Maryland. They love their football in this part of the country, and this
So we'll
crowd
see.
is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah, he as well.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Yeah, I put it on live.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Let me know.
Now Mahomes. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let me know.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping it for a loss. Pretty easy to tell which one's right. Sending over, sending back.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
Let me know.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
I'm ready.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Charles, you talk about this defense. They're in for a tough test, playing a team working on a 3-game win streak. But their head coach very confident in his guys' chances when he spoke to the media earlier this week.
I'd call him brimming with confidence, and he should be.
I'm ready.
Because if that's what he needs to do to fire up his guys, he should do so. And he's telling everybody, we've got a locker room full of guys ready to step up. And he's making sure that he believes it so that he hopes that his players will as well.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
I'm ready.
First and 10, Taylor now. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, this Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
2nd and 10.
I'm ready.
Now again to Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
I'm ready.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13.
I'm ready.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
I'm ready.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
I'm ready.
And now they'll throw with Lance. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Yep.
Throwing now is Lance. Pass caught by Ruggs, middle of the field. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
On 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Bringing it in. Jackson left side.
Dude, you're supposed to run with him. Unbelievable.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year.
Let me know.
You think this game, their toughest test yet?
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of this.
Lions got it. They bring him down. Miles Garrett racking up sack number 12.
We gotta move a little bit.
Back on the ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Let me know.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes,
Yeah, right. That's He got beat like a mule.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So
should be on the. No, it should be on the money.
That really not the best decision either.
Not at all.
Yeah.
That's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
I'm ready.
Lance now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
What do you mean?
Losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure. And it's 2nd down.
Receivers do not get in the way. Yep. Oh, sorry. Yep.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
I'm ready.
Shotgun now for Lance. He finds Taylor, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I'm ready.
From the gun, it's Taylor. Big hole up
Guys,
the middle.
come on.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
You can't get beat on a pull play.
With touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. from just inside the 20, a short kick. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
They'll run on first down. Norman. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He did.
You and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Toss crack. That's literally the play call. Toss crack.
Guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball in the coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Ready? Snap the ball. Dummy.
So that'll back him up 5.
Nice. It's good to hear. He's 11.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
I see. Yeah. Let me know. Yeah.
On play action, it's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Let me know.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Let me know.
Throwing now is Mahomes. To Barkley on the check down. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Ready?
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Let me know.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Noah Fant His 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington has made this a one-score game. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
I'm ready.
Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
I'm ready.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys,
I'm ready.
Made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now a throw here, hauled in.
That's our tackle.
And he's got some space here. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 36. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A big play that time on the catch and run. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
I'm ready.
From the 31, Lance. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
I'm ready.
Lance now on first down. Right side caught by Jackson. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Yep.
On second down, it's Taylor. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain, but I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Off Brody and in. I love it.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
I'm ready. Yep.
To throw is Fields.
That's dude. That was a bad throw. That was a bad throw. Because it's Justin Fields. It is, number 4. He was in for that play for some reason.
I love the surprise in your voice because
Bad package.
exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a
Let me
key
know.
to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Ready?
On first down, Mahomes. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
Oh, JC.
Intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Yep.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in here by Jackson. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Yep.
Lance with a tap forward on the Jets.
Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy.
And they're going to be waiting for him as
Someone
they get
said
him behind
enough
the
is
line.
enough.
So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
I'm ready.
A Carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 85 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I'm ready.
Taylor. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
I'm ready.
On 2nd down now, it's Taylor. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
I'm ready.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Tackle. Thank you.
To Taylor. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I'm ready.
And that'll set him back 5. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Nope.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a 1st down right out of the gate.
On 1st down, it's Norman, and he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime, Minks, had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
11-0.
Mahomes going to throw. Flushed out right. Throw left side complete. That's Norman. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll run on first down. Norman. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Let it know.
Mahomes now to throw. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught.
That'd be Noah Fant.
Washington. Noah Fant with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20.
You see Josh Archibald try to take that guy's head off last night? Oh my goodness. That was kamikaze. He just flew. No concern for his own personal well-being.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense.
He did afterwards, but
and their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
I'm ready.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Uh-oh, no. Please double.
It's Devin White, the linebacker. And these guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there.
That's
not
brutal.
Not really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
You ready, sir?
On first down.
Oh.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Just missed it.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll keep it on the ground. Norman. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2
Short timeout?
remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
I thought I picked my play. Let me know.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. He finds his man complete. That's Norman. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They run the counter. It's Norman.
Oh my goodness.
A nice pickup of 6
That was
there
a
to get
weird
him closer
animation.
to the end zone, and it'll be set. Goal. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let me know.
Now here's Mahomes.
Put it to the back of the end zone.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Rams are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Tie game, 4th quarter. You're already in the red zone, well in field goal range. You can't throw a pick there.
And you know I want to give all the credit to the defenders, right? I mean, they made a play on the ball. But bottom line, you set up the situation perfectly. You've already got the field goal in the bag.
I'm ready.
You've got to make sure you take care of the football in that situation.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose
forward on the guy.
a little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point.
I'm ready.
Here it's 3rd and 3. They give to Taylor out of the gun. He is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
Yep.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Okay.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to
right. Oh my goodness.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
That's a bum.
And it's a tremendous return.
That's how much of a bum he is. There's no way he's catching up to that. Throw it to the sideline.
Position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to
just not even in the play all of a sudden. No, I'll pick it.
The same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it, because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
They'll run on first down. Taylor, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
I'm ready.
Lance looking to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Devin White able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Well, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay? So when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down.
I'm ready.
Now Lance.
Okay.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major said all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
No gain on the play there, second down.
Let me know.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep.
Nice catch.
Sideline. And got his man complete. A huge play there for Washington.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent.
Let me know.
And sometimes spectacular.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On second down, it's Norman. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right.
Wrong button.
It's broken up.
We pressed the wrong button. We're going to go for
3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Let me know.
56, Mike, 56. Squeeze, double.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, expect results.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Mahomes, you've been off today, dude.
And dropped it. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
I'm ready.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset.
I'm ready.
They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Here's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Brian Burns just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
I'm ready.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long.
I'm ready.
From the gun, it's Lance. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Taking it about the 16. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let me know.
Got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Mahomes. He dumps it off to Barkley.
Block.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Here's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Joseph. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Mahomes gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 33. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Ready?
On 1st down, Norman. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Good game.
So a victory here for the Washington football team.
Yeah. It's weird. It must be something with their system, or when he sent me that message, I was like, uh-oh, we're gonna be. Who knows? We still might be in trouble because Fraud or Tyson can't play their game.
What a second half! The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in,
There we
whether
go.
they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half. And no points.
Alrighty, we'll see you in a bit.
That's a great.
Just after. Yep.